bet you can't guess where I'm on my way to. Try to guess. Yep, going to Goodwill again. That's where I've had my most luck at lately, so I tend to follow the luck. We are going to just stick with what we've been doing well with. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this is a good day and not a bad day. Maybe you guys will bring me some luck. Let's go see.
Goose, move. Oh my goodness, cross the road already. It's okay, I'll wait for you.
You just saw the little text that said this is actually 2 days of sourcing. So the first thing that I find is a Lululemon men's top, and so it was sneaky because I barely caught the Lululemon logo down there. Well, I was happy to find this brand, but it wasn't something that does really awesome like some of the other Filson stuff in menswear. These are just a pair of shorts, but for $3.75, I figured they were still worth picking up and flipping for maybe $25 if I could keep them from dropping on the ground. Y'all, there was like a ton of Carhartt stuff that the lady had just put out, all size 38. I debated on these shorts because I don't think they do that great, but for $3.75, I figured I'd go ahead and get them. Maybe I will lot them up or something. I don't know. They're the carpenter style, shorts. They're like work shorts. So yeah, let's grab these. Y'all, I swear Lululemon is the sneakiest brand. I picked this up and just figured it was something, off-brand. And I looked at the zippers, and I finally flipped this thing around 1,000 times and found the logo on the side of the sleeve, which I'll show you here in just a second. Y'all, I was looking all over the place. I was like, I know it's here. There it is. So yeah, definitely going to pick this up. It was $4.75, and it'll flip great. This was a nice Levi's jacket. It's like a really heavy denim jacket, and I could tell from the paper tag that although it wasn't super old, I was trying to look at the date here, so we move over to another spot. But I knew it wasn't like super old. It appears to maybe be from the 90s. I'm still learning how to read the date on Levi's stuff. So, I mean, it was going to be $5.75 for this, so there was no way I was going to leave this behind. It was in really good condition, and it was an extra large, so yeah, we're going to grab this and run with it, y'all. So any of the Carhartt flame resistant stuff seems to do really well, so I grabbed these. These were like a women's pants, and so yeah, they'll sell for a decent price, and I paid $4.75 for them. These just stood out to me. I guess the multicolor, I don't know, it was the contrasting color or something. They're by Zara women, but when I looked them up, they just didn't look very good. So we went on our way, and I found these super beat up Birkenstocks. I can't pay $6.50 for these. They were literally coming apart. So we're going to have to put those back and find something maybe a little better. Okay, that is completely gross, but look at the Tory Burch sandals down there. I knew they looked tiny because they look like they're my size, which I wear a 5.5, and sure enough, they were actually a size 5.5. But the sell-through rate was actually really, really good on these sandals, and so yeah, totally worth it. This is only my second time finding this brand. Now, you're going to look at these shoes and you're going to think that they're really beat up and scuffed up, but they're actually not. Bedstu does a lot of their stuff in this distressed look. These are almost brand new. So I'm checking the condition and the size. They're a 10 or a 10.5, I think. And yeah, so these I think will sell pretty well. I mean, they're really cool shoes, and this is probably what I was most excited about the whole time. I paid $6.50 for these shoes, and I think that was great. I passed the wallet basket as I was looking at the shoes, and I just grabbed this real quick because there was a lot of people over there as usual. And this is vintage Dooney & Burke, and it's not in the best condition, but I've seen them sell even pretty dirty and everything. But the thing is, I'm going to take this home, I'm going to clean it up, and I'm still going to list it probably for maybe $30 and see how I do. I mean, heck, it's only going to cost me, I think the wallets here are $2.99. So yeah, definitely going to do that. So I know I typically fly through a lot of my videos, and even though we're kind of flying right now in fast motion, I just wanted to show you guys some of the store because I usually don't. Anyway, I'd already gone down most of those aisles, so the lady had just put some pants out. So I'm looking at the men's pants. These are Givenchy, or I guess Givenchy. I don't know, it's French, but I didn't pick them up because it didn't look like the older styles went for very much. And those are definitely vintage. So we're going to check out some tank tops and play, what do you think this brand is, after I drop it on the floor. So my guess was it was Free People, and it actually was, but I didn't pick it up. It just wasn't worth it to me in an extra small like that. So we moved on. I would have got this JQ jacket, but I had a slit like in the back of it, and so I had to put it back, which kind of sucks because it was good. This is a Barefoot Dreams robe, which, oh my gosh, so soft, great size. Gonna grab that. And another, y'all, this is like 3 times I have found Free People in a size large. And I like this like waffle knit, the embroidery down at the cuffs of the sleeves. It's really, really cute. So I think this will sell pretty well, and I'm gonna grab this. Just trying to block out the lady's face in the background. Here's like a juicy couture velour, very stained top that I decided to not get. And then this definitely caught my eye. It is a Vineyard Vines, like beachy type button-up shirt. I mean, somebody's got to have this for the beach, right? I mean, it's really, really cute. So yeah, maybe about $25 on that. So we're going to flip through some more things and find a Lululemon that was not sneaky because it actually had the tag in it. I really contemplated because it didn't seem like this style did too well, and it was a really small size. But I'm like, okay, come on. It's Lululemon. It's in good shape. And I mean, I'm still going to make money off of it. So yeah, for $4.75, we're going to pick that up. I feel like I found a lot of good stuff on these 2 trips. So I found these. These are Vineyard Vines. They're actually a men's size extra small. Looks like maybe somebody had them for Christmas or something. I'm going to get those for my son. Now, here is something where I would not have looked this up unless I watched the channel that I do. And so I guess that's like a shout out to watch Big Yumbo. He does men's clothes and super informative, super funny guys. So yeah, I kind of knew to look up some of this army type military stuff because some of it sells really, really well. This was like I guess flame resistant. You could put like paddings on the sides, and I saw one that had sold for about $100. So I was like, okay, we're definitely going to try this. I have a lot to learn in this area still, but I had to do a little happy dance because I don't usually pick stuff up like that. So hooray! Back to the stuff that I usually do pick up and can recognize very easily. It's a men's large Patagonia full zip better sweater. So yeah, I'm not going to pass on this. It costs $5.75, and I'll be able to flip that pretty easily, especially in the wintertime. So I really liked this, and it kind of looked vintage, but after I looked it up, it didn't look so great. Like, the comps were not good, so forget about that. This was a really torn up, trashy Guess jacket, so that didn't get picked up. And then Who Likes the Exorcist, guys? That was about the creepiest movie I've ever seen before. I did grab this Hard Rock Cafe. It's like a vintage color block sweater, and it's extra large. I've seen 2 sold for $50, so for $4.75, I definitely got that. So cool pickup there. I love picking up like the colorful FootJoys in really good sizes, mostly the larger sizes. This is like a confetti type look, and it didn't look like it ever been worn. So yeah, maybe $25 to $30 for that. I'll keep my fingers crossed. So I've actually been finding some jerseys lately, which is really weird. This is a 2XL, and I had to kind of look to check to make sure it was authentic. So many times you'll find these rip-off ones that are not authentic. This was an Adidas one, and you could see there that we're good to go. So I won't be able to sell this for too much, but since it was a 2XL, I went ahead and got it, and it only cost me $4.75, I believe. So we'll grab that. This is a brand that I have not picked up before, but I liked the little pinstripes down it. It was just unique, you know, and I think the Reformation jeans can do well. I'll throw some comps up here. They weren't like skinny leg or anything, so I said, okay, we'll give them a shot, and you know, I'll let you guys know how they do. Now, I really thought this LL Bean Safari vest was going to have like pretty good comps, and they weren't bad or anything, but there was a lot of discoloring on this, so I really just didn't pay it much attention after that. Look, guys, this is the second time I found Farm Rio, which is a good brand to pick up usually. This is such a cute top, definitely stood out to me. I mean, it's in pretty good condition. They sell new for a good bit, so I will set my price lower and hope it sells, but it's the perfect season to sell this, and it's a really good brand, so I was really excited about that. Whew, y'all, okay, I feel like I've had a pretty good trip here, pretty good 2 trips, should I say. I picked up a couple of shirts here at the end, and I'm just like, nah, I don't know. I would have picked this one up at the bins, but not here. Maybe I should have. I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyway, so I went to the pajamas last and looked through there. This was a Nick and Nora like lingerie piece, and you know, for $2.75, I figured we're gonna pick it up and sell it. This was a Victoria's Secret sleepwear or maybe lingerie. I don't know. It was actually really cute, but it had too much wear to it for me to be comfortable picking up and selling, so I didn't get it. I want to run by the hard goods real quick just to check to see if there's anything that I want. I did find this little skirt right here. It was by Porridge, which I think is an Anthro brand. It has little zebras on it. Like, how cute is this? But I didn't pick it up. It just had a lot of washwear to it, and I didn't feel like messing with it. So I checked out a few things, but I didn't find anything that really looked super amazing, though I don't know, maybe I should have looked up the Penny bobblehead. All I could think of is him knocking on the door saying Penny, Penny, Penny over and over again. Anyway, looked at a couple of mugs. This one right here was actually by Anthropologie, so it was $1, and I did pick that one up. So that was about it, guys. Came home, saw my little puppy doggies. Here comes one. If y'all watch that carefully, she came out from under the couch. She's kind of crazy like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Speaking of video, got this cool bird feeder video camera, and we set it up this weekend. It's like I don't know, it's really cool. But here's a little cardinal. Just wanted to share with you guys because I always like sharing something at the end.